it'd be offer a really good opportunity. So, and this is just an ideal Rising Devil candidate. So, and that's why Brian and I were both on it. One of the main criteria for the Rising Devil is that you want it to be extended from VWAP leading into the open. The average price is going to. Hello everybody, what's going on, Bear Bull traders, everybody out there in YouTube land? It is Wednesday, boss is overseas, so time for me to come in and hang out with my compadre, the prophet of profit, our own Brian Pazzo. We got some good trades going on in the room this morning. We're going to talk a little bit about those. Good sir, how was your day this morning so far?
Good. You and I think, pretty much took the same trade with NVIDIA. I'll let you go over that since you got the charts, but it was pretty much ditto trade.
Absolutely. You got some other, I know you got a couple of other good trades
Yeah,
too. I know you longed at one point on some ETFs and did some other
yeah.
things.
No,
So.
the other trade I just did a little while ago here was TNA. We're just looking at we had a sell-off right at the open. Then we had some buying coming in, and then we came back down. And basically, it was just a buy the dip moment. So I just went in there, bought the dip, and I just played it with an ETF called TNA, which is longing the IWM. Tends to move fairly well, which is why I chose the TNA trade. Yeah, it almost stopped me out there, but it just held that S4 level, and I just about stopped out, just about pulled the trigger on it, and held off. Yeah, just risked 7 or 10 cents and got it back up through the VWAP and then through the 35 level. So I think we might actually even break higher here. So yeah, just watching it right now. But that was the other trade, worked out fairly well.
Yeah, I'm sitting here
Just
looking
a
at
double bottom.
TNA, and a lot of people don't. So we have ETFs, and then they have what are called leveraged ETFs. So basically, they're based upon, it's an ETF on an ETF, basically, but they offer a little bit better price movement at times. And for me on TNA, looking at it, and for those cam traders out there, I love how TNA perfectly held the lower end of this cam range and then has moved up. That's really nice. And I know Brian grabbed when it kind of basically double bottomed. So it's just a really nice entry, and what a smooth trade that is. So great example. So Brian kind of being the king of trading today, I actually kind of stole one of Brian's strategies today on NVIDIA, which is probably why we basically traded the same thing. But so basically in the morning, NVIDIA was looking a little weak, and I'm going to bring over my daily chart and I'll show you what we were looking at. So we basically had NVIDIA yesterday kind of throw a pretty good amount of volume in this really high position, and today we were opening gapped underneath yesterday's low. So what we were really looking to do at this open is if we saw a squeeze back to yesterday's low, which ended up being near VWAP and R4, right, and S4, which is one of my breakdown ranges, it'd be offer a really good opportunity. So, and this is just an ideal Rising Devil candidate. So, and that's why Brian and I were both on it. One of the main criteria for the Rising Devil is that you want it to be extended from VWAP leading into the open. The average price is going to pull and offer a resistance area, so we'll kind of squeeze to it, and then it'll often offer a place to stop and support. So sure enough, when NVIDIA opened, came right to VWAP, right to the daily level we were talking about, right to S4, right? So there's a really high correlation, really good opportunities there. So I went short at the open price when it came back through it. Just a little bit behind, and then got nice partials down. I did try and add on it, which eventually I stopped out of. At the same time I was doing that, I did try Disney, which I longed Disney and used a wider stop on it in the open below S3, and I lost that trade for a 1 hour loss, and then attempted a reversal on Disney a little bit later and just took it off at break even because it just wasn't performing. But currently in a nice long on Baidu that is holding and working out. I'm up on that, and I caught a really nice bounce on Qs for a partial, and yeah, and that's it. So those are my trades for the
All right.
day. So really solid day, nice performer. I'm up about 5 or 6 R on the day, which is kind of where I really like to be every day. Nothing fancy, but just hitting some good trades with my good buddy Brian. So yeah, that's because that's
Rocking
kind
and
of what we
rolling.
do when we hang out, right?
Yeah, making money,
Making money,
making
right?
coin.
So I
Right.
will go
Yeah.
ahead and wrap for the day. Everybody out there, we're going to be, Andrew's also going to be traveling tomorrow. So I'm going to be in here trading with Brian again, assuming I have power. I do have a little bit of, tropical storm headed right at me. So hopefully that'll still work out. For anyone out there in YouTube, do me a favor, thumbs up, like, subscribe, comment. We really appreciate it. Also, for those of you who are living under a rock, my ebook's out. So if you, it just came out yesterday. So if you haven't had the opportunity to check that out, check it out. Paperback is coming within the next day or two. Amazon's just taking their sweet time. Nothing I can do about it. So I'm just waiting. I hope everybody has a great trading day. Keep an eye out on my Twitter at Thor Young for me. Yeah, all of that good stuff. We'll throw a link in the YouTube for the ebook as well. So hope you all have a great one. Brian, brother. Great trading as always, man. Keep green.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Keep her green, buddy. And congrats on the book. That's awesome.
Thank you.